It's the Date Master. Yes, we're back again with another video. When you come in, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified once I drop a video. With no further ado, let's get into this video. When the streets don't want you, they'll run back. I know you saw the photo of the recent Tia Mowry with her separated, I guess. I think the divorce is fine, I'm not sure, but with her husband, Corey Hardrick, right? After going on a national campaign via many platforms, talking about her divorce is a graduation, it's a celebration, it no longer serves you, and all of this. And you saw the antics, the pictures, the videos on social media trying to gauge the dating market. Because what people do not understand, if you take everything is moving so rapidly, if you look at how people are changing and interacting with you, and how you are interacting with other people, it is a lot. It's very different. It's a certain precaution. It's a certain, you want to take extra steps to make sure you provide the respect and the approach necessary. It's back in the day, it just happened that way. It was organic. It wasn't no, do this person feel a way about me? They haven't been liking my posts. They haven't been we've getting all of these notions of insecurity with our relationships, from platonic to family to romantic, etc., that we have lost touch with a lot of things. And some of those relationships are marriage, some are family, some are son to father, son to mother, and vice versa, and daughter. To where you sever the relationship, or you break off, you branch away in hopes that you're going to feel better, or in hopes that you're going to get some type of resolve about whatever that situation is, or what happened to bring you to that, decision, right? Only to not find it and become a little bit more miserable than you were before you left, or the position where you left. So you find your way back. And now the person that is on that receiving end has to make a choice, because you never know where they are in life, right? So you see these, reunions, if you will, happen, and they look good on social media. They look good, and a few months pass by, and then a year pass by, and then it's a different story. Some people, they stand the test of time. But those who do that, you don't see them trying to prove they did that. That is the number one thing that's going to separate the winners from the losers. You're trying to prove to a fake world that you're worthy, or that you have something that's worthy, or you have something of value, ultimately to lose it. Because you did not understand the value, you just understand how it made you feel. But one thing about the streets, this goes for men and women, after a while, the streets will get tired of you. Think about how long you've been on the scene. What have you done? What is your position when you step out? Are you the promoter, the presenter? Is this business and pleasure? Because when it's business, everything else doesn't matter anyway. But let's say you don't have any business and you're just out and about. You tend to lose value. You tend to lose value because you're almost like a alley cat. You're always in the streets. You're always here. And what that starts to translate to is you're always in the way, or now you're in the way. And one must ask, why am I here? When you get to a level of understanding as far as what you want your life to look like, what you're striving to get, these questions are going to creep up on you, and you're going to ask, why am I here? What's in it for me? And if you don't have a valid answer, then you can bet you wasted some time and some money. Now, you can do one or the other in some cases. We try not to do any wasting of any time or money, but don't do both at the same time. Do one or the other, because the streets will get tired of you, and you'll start to question, why have you spent so much time in the streets in which you reap no reward? But again, if it's business, that's a different subject. That means you're getting paid to be in the streets, which is a blessing. But once they age out, once the women start to notice it is a cold world, just look at TikTok. I see these TikTok compilations on YouTube from the Legion of Men and these other channels, and it's just endless content of these women voluntarily telling you they fucked up their relationship or their marriage off on a bullshit pretense, and trying to justify why they're making the video in the first place. When you see this content, these are beacons to see who else is out there doing this same dumb shit that I'm doing. Who can relate to these decisions that I made as a woman? Who else have left their husband and family of 4 in search of happiness at the ripe age of 49? Beautiful fools. But this is the era in which we are in. And we created it, and we've funded it, because this is all about money. When you break it down, it's economic. Is when you have a unit versus an individual. You have what I look at now is that we're looking into relationship pods. It's just little slots that a pod is temporary. These are little pods that work for now, 1 to 2 years, and then I do it again, and then I do it again, and then I repeat the cycle, in which nothing is gained. Only thing is lost. You may have a child, but the child suffers because, look at my video from yesterday. The teachers, the kids are basically raising themselves in social media. Nowadays, you see kids all over social media being brainwashed, being exposed, which is giving them the idea that they should grow up faster in what they should. So these decisions, I want to be forever young. I want to, ride it till the wheels fall off. This is the perfect scenario of staying in the casino too long. But this is not a knock on Tia going back to her husband, which she should. This is just a simple observation to show this is the whole experience was all for nothing. You went on these platforms, you did these interviews, you made these statements only to contradict them, to go back to the very situation in which you left. Foolishness. But in some cases, some men are going to be a little bit more cold-hearted, because some women, again, I've pointed out in my video prior to, they have to take something with them, which is usually your dignity and your ego and your pride, by damaging or, damaging your materials, damaging your car. They have to make you pay some type of penalty. Because they feel that you owe them something, or they feel that they wasted time they could have spent. So again, they have to cause some type of damage because they did not win again. It's like a sore loser. But some men are going to be a little bit more cold hearted because women have done such a thing that you can't come back. Now you're forever a castaway, hoping that you find someone as good as him, knowing that you won't. So, again, this is a cautionary tale, I would say. You see the Nellies, again, this is so, you understand that you see this optics, right? So ask yourself, why are you seeing this? You see all of the Nellies, the Ashanti, the Tia. You see these people a little scrappy and all. You see them spinning the block, and it gives a hope that women can do the same. They can go and do whatever they want, no matter the consequences, the collateral damage, and they can come back and all is forgiven. That will not always be the case. But I'm going to keep this one short. You guys let me know what you think about this. Spinning the block and the streets sending you back. Say it again. The streets do not love you, and after a while, they will get tired of you, and you should get tired of them. But let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Date Master.